Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Tina. Look at outside, you guys. It snowed all night, but the sun is out. It's so cold. It's a perfect day to be in your kitchen. Today, I'm gonna be putting a basket together for my eldest daughter who is vegan. So I'm gonna be sharing a vegan hot cocoa mix, vegan cookie mix, vegan brownie mix, and even some soup mix in a jar. And then I'll pack it up and give it to her. So let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start with the vegan hot cocoa mix, and I'm gonna be using this jar. This is a 1 pint jar, but you can use any pint jar of your choice. I'm gonna bring in my measuring cup, and I'm gonna mix the dry ingredients. I have half a cup of dark cocoa powder, and make sure it's not milk cocoa. Any dark hot cocoa will do. I have a third of a cup of sugar, and I have a third of a cup. This is soy milk powder, but a rice milk powder, coconut milk powder will do. So those are my dry ingredients. I'm just gonna give it a mix. I'm gonna bring my funnel. I love this thing. You can find it at Walmart. You can find it at Dollarama. And I'm gonna pour my dry ingredients in here. Okay, so onto the dry ingredients, I'm gonna add half a cup. This is carob chips. It's the vegan chocolate chips. So I'm gonna add that on top. I have about quarter of a cup crushed candy canes, and I just took the candy canes, put it in a Ziploc bag, and just smashed it. And then I'm gonna top it with this vegan peppermint marshmallows. And again, you can find this in the vegan section of your grocery store. And that's it. This hot cocoa mix is done. Okay, so our second mix, it's gonna be our cookie mix, and I'm gonna make it in this pint jar, and it's gonna be our chocolate pecan cookie mix. So again, I'm gonna mix some of the dry ingredients in here. I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Let me move some of this stuff away. I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour. To this, I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of baking powder and a quarter of a teaspoon of baking soda. You're gonna need a pinch of salt, about quarter of a teaspoon. Salt enhances the flavor. Okay, that was a little too much. So I'm gonna give this a mix. I'm gonna bring my jar and my funnel, and I'm gonna put this in here. And then just level it. Okay, again, in my measuring cup, I have half a cup of brown sugar. To that, I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm gonna give that a mix. And this is gonna be our second layer. So again, we'll put that on here. Okay, so now I have about half a cup of shredded coconut, and this is the unsweetened coconut. I'm gonna put that on there, just in between layers, level it up. And I have 3/4 cup of rolled oats. So I'm gonna go put that on top. I have about 3/4 of a cup of carob chips, which this is the vegan chocolate chips. That's gonna go on top of that. And then our last thing, it's gonna be some chopped pecan. So our cookie mix is done. Then you just have to put the lid on, and there you have it. Okay, so we're gonna make brownie mix, and again, I'm gonna be using a quart jar, and it's gonna be a Rocky Road brownie mix. I'm gonna bring my measuring cup to that. I'm gonna add 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and again, pinch of salt. Gonna give that a mix. I'm gonna add that to my jar here. I'm gonna add next my cocoa powder, and I have half a cup. I'm gonna add another half. I was running out of little cups here. Okay, I need another half a cup. There you go. So that's 1 cup altogether. I have 1 cup of sugar. I have half a cup of carob chips, and these are the vegan chocolate chips. Just push it down. The walnut is optional if you don't want, if you have nut allergies, don't use the walnuts. I'm just gonna put in a little handful of walnut, just like that. And then I'm gonna top the rest with marshmallows. And there you have it. Brownie mix. Okay, so now on to our vegan chili soup mix. Again, I'm gonna be using this quart jar. And I'm gonna put my funnel. I have 1 1/3 cup of green lentils. You can use red lentils if you want. I'm gonna put half of this first. To that, I'm gonna add, again, I have 1 1/3 cup of yellow split peas. You can use green split peas if you want. And then I have 1 1/3 cup of barley. Again, you can use any type of barley. This is the pot barley. So I'm gonna put half of that. I'm gonna do the 3 kinds again. I'm gonna start with my lentils, just for decoration purpose. I'm gonna do my split peas. And lastly, I'm gonna top it with my barley. Okay. Now for the spices, I'm gonna take this little dish here. I need 2 teaspoons of chili powder. 2 teaspoons of cumin, And then I have garlic powder. I'm gonna need 1 teaspoon and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. So I'm gonna give those a mix. I'm gonna grab a small plastic bag because I'm gonna put that on top with the bag. Okay, so that's the smallest bag I have. I'm gonna put the spices in here. Just try to take the air out as much as I can. And this is gonna go in the jar. Just like that. And then I'm gonna top it with 2 vegetable bouillon. Just like that. And I'm gonna put the lid on and it's done. So there you have it, the vegan gift jars. Anyone in your family that's vegan will be so happy to receive these. I know my daughter is gonna be thrilled because everywhere we went shopping, there was a ton of the regular mixes, but very, very few vegan ones. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please give me thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, have an awesome day, you guys. Bye.